An alien ring, lost for thousands of years. Marooned on its surface. Hunted by an undaunted foe. You are mankind's most advanced warrior. Equipped to battle indoors and out. Trained to pilot any vehicle. Skilled in all weapons, human and alien. You are humanity's final hope. Halo. Combat Evolved.
All right, guys, welcome back. It's Game Central Station with TK Tossup over there. I gotta get the pointing right.
What's up, guys?
And yeah, so today we're going to talk about, I don't know if you can tell, but some original Halo. I got a Halo 2 t-shirt. Don't have an original Halo t-shirt, unfortunately. But Halo Combat Evolved, a game that I obviously psyched about. You can see I got my own.
Yeah, he's sick.
My helmet here.
He has a condition.
Got my Master Chief figure here. I picked this up at Southeast Game Exchange last year, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, awesome find. So, by the way, guys, Southeast Game Exchange was it July 16th?
16th.
Yeah, July 16th.
It's 19th.
Or 19th?
Friday.
That's right. It's a Friday, Saturday,
yep.
Sunday. You can go look it up.
Yeah.
But
look it up.
Just look it up. You know how to use the interwebs. But yeah, you come out there, we're going to be there. We're going to be hanging out, trying to find some good deals and chatting with people. But yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about the original Halo game. And then first off, we'll show some finds, some local thrift store finds and stuff that I've picked up, and something cool that Tyler has. Here. Well, but you have something cool to show off, which I think is, related.
Okay.
But yeah, but we'll talk about Halo Original Combat Evolved, and I'll play a little bit of it. So here's the thing. I grew up with this game. Like, I had the original Xbox. I got the original game. I wrote a dang report on it in high school about Halo into my JROTC class, which my instructor, First Sergeant James T. Lytle, thought I was talking about actual Halo. If you don't know what actual Halo is, it's high altitude, low open.
Yep.
Parachuting. And so he thought I was coming in to talk about that. And no, I was coming in to talk about the video game Halo. And I could see the disappointment on his face that he thought I knew what he was talking about. But I thought, dude.
Oh, Halo jumping is insane. I think it's like what is it? There's something crazy about it. Like, it's like exceedingly easy for someone to like break their back or their legs or something when they do it. It's a crazy thing.
Right?
It's a wild thing, and I bet he was excited to hear you talk about it. And then you're like, well, anyway, Master Chief has got katana in his head.
That's basically how I look one day. Master Chief was so.
So you'll have Cortana, and she's like a robot, and she knows everything about Earth, and you need to keep it from the aliens. And he's just sitting there, and he's like, you can see him. He has his coffee. He's like unscrewing a secret little flask he has and pouring in his coffee. He's like, this is the future. This is the future I'm building.
Dude, like I remember specifically what I was so like enamored about was the grass in Halo, because back then you didn't really see that stuff, so you look down at the grass, you can see the individual blades, and I was like, oh my goodness, wow, this is really high tech, and at the time it was. And also how like the AI, because I guess you would consider that AI, right? Like the how the enemies acted was really really cool,
So yeah, it's interesting. I don't know a thing about Halo. Nothing at all. I somehow avoided it until now. So I'm finding it very interesting, some of the stuff that I just didn't know about. Everyone refers to the guy as Master Chief, right?
Yes.
I know nothing about him, but like in this game, everyone says, "Oh, the Master Chief." What is that? I don't know a thing about it. I literally don't. So I don't know anything about it. I'm so confused. They they take him out of the sarcophagus. And part of me is like, oh, this is just a way for them to just give you a big super soldier guy, and they didn't think much about it. But I've only played like 4 levels, so I don't know if they talk about it more.
Right.
But it seems like the aliens were coming on that ship to get him.
Yes.
And then you have this big thing called a big Halo ring that apparently has a weapon on it that will turn the tide of war. And I'm thinking, what are the who's really the bad guy here? I don't know why the aliens are wanting to go after the humans. What do the humans do? I have all these questions, and I don't know if they're going to be answered or not. But yeah, no, I can see so much in this game of like why it was so vaunted at the time. Like I don't think, and I might be wrong, but I don't know if there was any other game that came out in 2001 where you had this much like exploration, like being able to drive in these vehicles around a gigantic map in like a first-person shooter. I can't think of any game that did that, and I don't know why, but the only other game I can think of, right, of like playing on console a first-person shooter, I can just imagine somebody going from playing like Medal of Honor on the PlayStation to Halo on the Xbox, and I can see that being like, I can just see that being like a magical, like, we're in the future moment.
Well, because I remember playing that on the PS1, Medal of Honor. I remember like the DreamWorks, like the little fisherman, guy on the moon,
turning into a soldier.
Right. I guess that's what. But I remember that was like the reason I bought a computer was because of that game. I wanted to play it in like the high res, and I had gotten out of the military. I had a little bit of extra money at the time, and I went to Circuit City and I bought an HP desktop with the CRT monitor at the time, to play that Medal of Honor game. And so I was really into it. I played the heck out of that game. But I get into Halo and I'm like, this is an amazing game. Yeah. So, well, okay. So before we get too far in the weeds on that, and if you hear weird noises, I'm playing the Halo soundtrack in the background. So a lot of it's just like ambient stuff, there's some decent things in there. But anyway, let's get into some of the pickups. So I'll just grab, this was not a pickup. This is just something I've had forever. All right. So this is very nostalgic, what I'm about to show, and it's going to be very loud. All right.
There he is.
If you guys have never heard of Big Mouth Billy Bass, you did not grow up in the 90s. You are totally a 2000s kid.
How much did you spend on that guy?
Okay, but how much do you think I spent on Big Mouth Billy Bass?
I want to say less than $5.
You are correct. I spent $3 on a battery corroded Big Mouth Billy Bass. But
I want him. I want to get him, and I want to do the thing where people like they hack it and make it to where you can just make it do anything you want, like audio wise.
Oh,
So
can
I can
you?
have my Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, there's people who there's people who like have a website. They have like their YouTube pages or whatever, where they've got their Billy Bass like tied into a Bluetooth like device. So whenever there's like a big like bad like news event in the world,
Yeah.
they'll have Big Mouth Billy Bass like he'll go turn around and it's just some like BBC news reporter saying like a master explosion has killed 30 people.
So like this.
Yeah,
A master explosion has killed about 30 people.
yeah, exactly.
Tonight we're playing
I-
Halo Combat Evolved. Yay!
But I will, in no uncertain terms, get a Billy. I would get that Billy Bass and hang him on my wall.
So look at it. He has actually a stand that's like
Oh wow!
has these like little, I don't know, little ribbons or whatever to keep it from falling out. You know.
Yeah.
But he's loud as heck. Like, look at the size of the speaker back here. It's massive. And I guess like he's supposed to have like maybe a sensor here to like.
Yeah. When you walk by.
I don't know if this part doesn't work, or at least I don't know how to make it work.
Oh no.
But okay.
The epitome. There should be a switch on the back where you can turn it on. But anyway.
There's only like an off and on, so let me turn it on.
Oh no, he's not walking. Oh, there he goes. It's not really picking up on your mic.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of hear it. Oh my god! That is loud.
So he only has 2 songs. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Okay, it's. So someone's gonna hop on this stream saying, "Yeah, let's hear him talk about Halo," and you just mucking around with a big mouth Billy Bass.
I turned him off and he's still going.
Oh no!
I'll take the batteries out of you. There we go. Okay.
Are those D batteries?
There's C batteries. 4 C batteries. 4 of them.
My God, it costs more in batteries. That's probably like $17 in batteries.
Probably. It's a ridiculous amount of batteries for Big Mouth Billy Bass, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I was excited to see, I saw this sitting over in the thrift store. I was like, dude, pick that up.
Yeah, no, that's a good find.
Alright.
Yeah, that's the epitome of like '90s trash.
Exactly. So, let me see here. I picked up a bunch of, trying to get them all here. A bunch of beta tapes, recordable beta
How
tapes.
do how do you find this stuff, dude?
It's I don't know. It was at it was that one that we've been to before where you found that action figure guy that's worth like probably $1 million. You should sell that, dude. You have plenty of money for the Southeast Game Machine. So this is the Sound of Music #1. So there's a Zenith sticker on a Sony K. Like I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, recordable beta tapes. I've never seen a recordable beta tape.
Oh yeah,
Never.
the recordable, the ability to record, and the length of recording time is one of the things that made VHS win. Elvis #2.
Elvis #2.
So I wonder, man.
Sound of Music 3. What does it say?
Sound of Music #4 and first part midway.
Midway?
Yeah, I wonder if like these are like if it's like a play. or if it's like something they took from the TV.
I wonder if it's, yeah, I think it's just maybe from the TV. Was it Amelia Earhart?
Amelia Earhart and Susan Clark.
Clark? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I know who.
I can't read cursive. I'm too young.
Romeo?
Romeo.
Like, all right. And some of these are a little different. Like this one's a 30 instead of a 60, so I guess that's 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yep.
So
that was one of the big selling points for VHS versus beta, is you had a very short amount of time on beta tape you could record on, but you could have a 4-hour long recording session on a tape.
This one says 2 hours.
Yeah, so yeah, towards the end you were able to. It's been a minute. I may be wrong, but basically the thing
you're
is,
right, because that's
you could
30.
Yeah, you could record a whole football game on a VHS, but you couldn't do it on Betamax when it first came out, and they couldn't keep up.
Couldn't handle
But
it.
yeah, no, that is something that I want. I want those tapes.
Well,
I want those tapes, and I will play them live. And hopefully it's a TV thing, and we can look at some commercials.
oh, dude, that would be so cool because you have the beta tape player now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of regretting it, but not really. All right, so this was. Oh, go ahead.
Fair and square. No backsies. It's already done.
No, it's
You can't guilt me into this. You can't.
So this was $20. The Messenger for the PS5, which
where'd you get that?
it was on Woot of all places. So I was like, well, I'm gonna grab that for sure. You know.
I got something off of Woot a couple days ago. I was a little surprised to see they were bought by Amazon. The last time I used Woot, it was still when they still had like a sock monkey guys.
Yeah, so I sent Tyler a link for these like HDMI one in, 2 out. They were like $4. So we both, I think, picked up 2 just for like all the video stuff that we do. See,
what is this on Halo?
Yeah, it's playing Halo 5 stuff for some reason. Or 4, Halo 4.
I was about to say, that was a pretty big vibe shift.
Yeah, it was. I'm trying to pull it off my server, so it might just be skipping over a whole bunch of crap. But anyway, okay. So the Nintendo Rewards Club had a really cool thing that I got because I had enough rewards for it. It's this metal Super Mario Brothers 3 sign.
Oh, that is so cool.
And it comes like a little stand. I haven't taken out of the package yet. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Oh no, here we go. I was like, I guess it doesn't have one of those like sticky areas, but it does. So I'm gonna take it out live on stream here. Hopefully, my Halo music will start playing again. So it has this little card, you know, like. Whew. But look at this thing. That's metal.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's an official Nintendo thing.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh. I didn't even notice. I thought this was just a black, like, stand, but it has writing on it. Oh, let me pull this out. Look, this is cool. I didn't know it says My Nintendo on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really sick. I don't know.
That's a neat little...
So this just...
That's a neat piece.
Somehow slides in here. There you go. Set that on the shelf like that. Now these I think are still available. I think it was like 1,000 silver coins or whatever. But yeah, this is really cool, dude. I was just gonna leave it in the plastic, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I think this joker's gonna live on the shelf. So
yeah, that rocks.
Got that. All right, so here's the biggie. I went by the thrift store the other day, and I walk in.
That's a bag.
I was in there for like 2 minutes, and like, hey, I got some stuff for you in the back.
So just so you know, this is the thrift store. He gets white glove treatment, so he gets like first dib view of most of the stuff that comes in.
Yeah.
And I've been there. He walks in there. It's like Goodfellas. It really is. Like I walk in there with him, and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Joe, come to the back. We have something special for you." It's wild. It's insane. I don't know how someone can do such a thing.
And well, whenever you come up and hang out, you know, you're like treated to say, "Hey, come on back here. You know, let's look at the stuff."
Yeah. Like, hey, a friend of Joe is a friend of ours. Get in the back. But you know, because I'm there, my unluck and awful ability to find stuff like dissipates anything that's actually there. So you don't ever find anything cool when I'm there.
I don't know. You found some pretty cool stuff there, right? Like each time you come with me, you bought something.
Yeah.
So I put this like kind of in the title, but there's a bunch of Sega Genesis stuff in here. But first, I'm going to show off. They got a bunch of Atari stuff a few weeks back, and they're trying to get the most money they can because it goes to a good cause for this boys' home. But the stuff's been sitting. I've been the only one that's bought like 1 or 2 things out of the Atari pack that they have. They have it sitting up in the front and a little plastic thing, and they haven't really sold any of them. So when I bought all the Sega stuff, they started throwing in, like, hey, we'll take half off of this, some of this Atari stuff if you get it, which is still a lot of money. Some of this Atari stuff's worth some good dough. But anyway, they had something that Tyler wanted me to pick up.
That's something that I wanted to pick up, but Joe got it. So okay, cool.
Well, so I picked it up because I knew you wanted it, and I remember I couldn't remember which one you wanted, so I got both of them.
So he just so happened to get 2. Okay, cool.
I got 2.
Y'all's Revenge, by the way, is probably my favorite Atari game. That game is so good. It is the perfect nighttime playing game.
So this one, I'm trying to. It's kind of hard in the light here. One of these is like more faded. I think this one's more faded, but it's in the plastic. This one's more bright, but it's out of the plastic. They are both sealed. Like, check it out. Still has the hang tag on it.
Wow.
This is, still has the hang tag in the plastic. And one of these, this one has, come on, folks, has a Lowe's sticker on it. Like,
I am so curious what that's for.
That's got to be like the hardware store, Lowe's.
So one thing I'm thinking, what if it's all just nothing? What if that sticker was on like a pair of scissors or something, and someone took it off the scissors and just in there in a garage, and they just accidentally stick it on that?
There's no,
and now it's created a big mystery.
It's of the age, like it's gotta be. So anyway, I picked these 2 up. Now, I know Tyler, we'll work out a deal on these, but I'm going to tell you how much I paid for each one, just so you know. Mm-hmm. I paid $15 for this one, $15 for this one. They wanted $40 for them.
I'm upset.
Originally. So that's
$15. Look, this is what he gets. Meanwhile, I'm in the doldrums here. I don't get nothing.
Well,
God.
It goes to show the importance of like building good relationships, and not just to build a relationship just so you get good stuff, but like build good relationships with anybody. Try to, and it does pay off. So here's the other one I got.
Now that's cool.
Chambers. Now look that one up again, if you would, good sir. I believe this one's worth quite a bit. This is.
That one, I think that was the most, the rarest one they had.
This is completely sealed, Atari 7800, completely sealed. Still has the hang tag on it. I see one area where like the seam has kind of come apart a little bit on the seal. And that's, when was this? This is 1983?
Yeah.
1988. It has a copyright in 1988, so I always go with a later date, but just
let's see. Insane. One sold on eBay June 25th for $50.
$50. All right, so I can't remember how much I paid
now,
for this one. I think I paid like $30.
What's interesting? Yeah, just the cartridge is selling for like 40 or 50, and here's one that sold for 70, May 14th. So it might be something that, depending on the year, you could probably get like $80 for it.
Do you see a sealed one?
Yeah, a sealed one sold for $50 just
Really?
a couple days ago. But April 5th, one complete in box that's not sealed sold for 100.
Wow.
So it's all over the place.
That one, we'll see. I'm probably gonna end up selling that one because I'm not a huge Atari head, and I already have a couple of Atari games in the box that satisfy my want, you know. And I forgot, me and you both actually picked one of these up. I think you did, or you were going to. Is this HDMI? This is kind of not at the thrift store, but I forgot to throw it in.
No, I did not grab one.
Oh, you didn't? I picked up 3 of these because they had a pre-order. You get them for like $10. And now they're like $12 or something. But they're for the Super NES, the N64, and the GameCube, and it switches, you know, to HDMI. And all it says on here is 720p, right? 60 hertz. But there's a little. It doesn't mention this anywhere on here. There's a little switch right there that will switch it to 1080p. So, a pretty good little deal. If you guys are trying to look for one, I mean, I feel like I need to be a sponsor or something. Be like, hey,
bit funks. Yeah, I feel like the thing is with stuff like that is I've got a CRT TV downstairs, and I feel like if the console was made for CRT, I want to keep it on CRT. So I don't know if getting something to put on HDMI so I can put it on the bigger TV is like worth it for me at this point.
I think for me what it adds is like I could push it over to the stream if I wanted. Now I do have the Mister. Yeah. I could do it that way.
Yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing. If I can figure out a way to put like composite, S-video, whatever, if I can pipe that to an HDMI source so I can capture it through a capture card, that's what I'm looking for. But you're right. That might be a good thing to have if I want to stream like Super Nintendo or a GameCube. You know, when the time comes and I can finally get a flippy drive, that might be a fun thing to show off.
Right.
And that'd be an easy way to show it off.
So HomePup said sack o' goodies, and he said Atari stuff. Where? That is a secret. You will have to come hang out with me, and I can show you where, but I will not blast it out on the internet to everyone, because I will no longer probably get any good deals. Although these guys are pretty decent with me, because they have people coming in trying to lowball the living mess out of them, and they won't even show them stuff. They're like, you know, I know Joe will come and pay a decent price, you know. So anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So one last thing before
hey, what's going on, HomePup? Just saying, hey.
Oh.
Just thought you're in here.
Yep. So one other thing I did pick up before we get into the Sega stuff, they had Left 4 Dead for the Xbox 360 for $5. So had to pick that up. You know, it's a great multiplayer game.
Yeah. It was fun. I never was able to play it with anybody, but it was fun.
Oh, well, maybe, you know, if you come up and hang out, man, we'll play it. All right. So since we came off of this whole series, they had Streets of Rage with Axel's face missing label. So it's it's Strats of Rage now, but
Strits of Rage.
Strits of Rage. I can picture your face there, and then my face on the lake. But so they had that.
Please don't say that ever again, okay?
No, I don't think I'd ever heard of this, or I'd forgotten about it. Awesome Possum.
Oh, Awesome Possum. That's a good one. How much did you spend on that one?
I think so. We set up piles between that were like 10, 5, and 15. There was only one game that was 15, and I think this one ended up in like I think it ended up in the 10. No, maybe the 5 pile. But then after that, we talked about making it even less. So it's around $5, I think. But
okay, yeah, that's a good deal on a great game. That game is a lot of fun.
Now, can you make out what this label used to be?
Blockbuster.
There you go. Look at you, man. You got I was like, I'm going to take that. No, I'm going to leave that on there. I think that adds to the history. So this was a Blockbuster rental at some point. All right. Do I have any more loose? So Quackshot was the other one.
Quackshot. I've heard that one's fun. I can't remember. Is that a? Do you use the gun with that game, or is that not a gun game?
I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's a side scroller, but I could be wrong.
I might be. Did the Sega even have a light gun?
Yeah, it did. It had the Menacer.
Yeah, Menacer. That's what it's called. I think. Okay, yeah, I think it's just a side scroller. But that's a good find too.
Then we had Ren and Stimpy.
Oh,
show,
awesome!
Which I used to watch this all the time.
Cool find, but I can't tell you if that's a good game or not. I think I played a little bit of it. It's it's a licensed game. I mean, that's all you can say about that.
I bet it's decent enough.
Eh.
All right, so Tailspin in the box.
Oh wow!
No manual. And the cart is the label on it's a little messed up on here on the edge, but classic grid, background.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, is this actually gonna? There we go. All right. Now there's a couple of paper box games that they had. So they had Sonic Classics. So
oh yes, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
Sonic 1 and 2.
The classic game.
And that's how.
That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one.
Pretty neat. Like I don't have any paper box games. So
the only paper box Sega game I have is Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get all that stuff down again.
Toy Story.
Oh, and Toy Story.
Paper box. It's a little, messed up, but it's in there. I think I can't remember if this one had the manual or not, but there we go. Toy Story, which I believe that game's actually pretty decent. Not for resale Sonic 2. And it really,
why were there so many not for resale Sonic 2 games?
Because they
have one of those.
They came with the Sega Genesis system.
Ah, okay.
So,
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. But okay. And this is the rarest label I've ever seen. I'm going to be real careful here taking it off. Rarest label I've ever seen on a Sonic Hedgehog game. It's called the Burnt Flippy label. They only made one of these.
One of one.
It's the rarest one you'll ever see.
That thing got dunked in some water.
You're right. This thing got jacked up. But couldn't leave it. Let's see. Running out of room over here. Okay, Aladdin. The Sega Genesis.
Yeah, that game's apparently pretty good. I never played it.
Oh yeah. No, what? Now, here's the thing. This is case only.
Ah.
Well, case and manual. But I think I have the game sitting around here somewhere, so that's a good pickup for that. There's a couple of them that I think were that way. So Cliffhanger. You ever watch that movie?
A very long time ago.
Look at the action-packed sequences back here. It's a Sony game. It's kind of funny to see.
Not a game I would exactly say needed a video game. Not a movie I needed a video game.
Got a little chewed up down here by something. Probably a rodent of some sort.
Yep.
Is this one in here? Yes. Okay. So Echo, the Tides of Time.
The Tides of Time. Oh wow, that's a good one.
Yeah. And it is fully complete.
Oh,
manual
wow.
and game. It's a little dirty.
Is that one
but...
worth some money?
I don't know. I don't know
if that one was...
I'd assume this one's probably not worth as much as the second one. Usually second ones are worth more, but...
Wait, isn't the second one the Tides of Time?
Oh, is it?
The first one's just Echo the Dolphin.
Oh, you're right. I mean, they had some of that, like, parallax type. I don't know if they didn't do parallax a whole lot on Genesis, I don't think. Yeah. But... yeah, I don't know how much that one's worth.
That's a fever dream of a game.
Taz, an Escape from Mars. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, the Sega Genesis Taz games are actually pretty decent.
What was the one where like you were running away from like the girl Taz? You know what I'm talking-
Tasmania.
Tasmania. That one, I remember renting that one all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And getting like scared half to death that that Taz girl was going to get me. Sonic Spinball.
Oh yes,
Look at that, man.
I love Sonic Spinball.
Look at the graphics, dude. I mean, they're pretty good graphics, you know? Like, especially like that one? Like, what's going on there?
That's a cool find to get that. Has it got the manual with it and everything?
No manual, unfortunately. I mean, it does have the game, but no manual.
That's a good find.
No, I do have like a box full of like paperwork. I got once at like the first Southeast Game Exchange I went to, or maybe the second, and I might have the manual in there. So this is the one that was the most expensive, I guess. It was like $15 for this one. Now I'd never heard
Duke?
I'd never heard of Dynamite Duke. Actually,
No, me neither.
kind of looks like me. Anyway,
Okay. Whatever you want to believe, dude.
but look at it. It looks like it would use the Menacer almost, you know.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
And this is just a cart only. Has a barcode on it, and it has Movie
So
Mania
that means
Incorporated.
I was about to say that means it was a rental at one point.
Yeah, it was. Let's see here. Oak Park Avenue, Illinois. Tinley Park, Illinois. Yeah,
Well, that thing has been traveled around.
yeah, it has. So that's all the Sega pickups. So I'm thankful for the guys at the Thrift keeping an eye out for me on these things.
Yeah, that's pretty good selection there.
Yeah, they had some other games, which one of them I kind of regret not picking up now, but they had Road Rash, just the cart.
Ah,
But I figured that one I could, you know, whatever. And a bunch of sports games. So anywho, that is the pickups for the week for me. Now you had, I think, something that's very relevant for what we're talking about today. Tyler has a unique item that he's had for a while, and I totally want. So you go for it. Take it away.
all right. Let me turn my camera off.
Got some epic Halo 4 music for the reveal. Just
All right,
amazing.
here it is.
Just
It is
amazing.
an Xbox visor. Now, what's interesting about this visor is until tonight, I looked it up again. I couldn't find any evidence that this thing existed on eBay at all. But looking on eBay now, I found like 2 or 3 of them. But my theory is, I haven't seen any kind of like tag or sticker or anything to indicate that this was something that was sold. Now, I could be completely wrong, but part of me wants to think this was like a promotional thing that like people at game stores had to wear, because there's no like, you know, it's got a Falcon embroidery like thing on it, but I can't see where, like, you know, like a sticker on it or something like that.
Right.
They're all just like this, that I can like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. And let me know if I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong, because this one has perplexed me I've had this for years, and I've been perplexed by it.
I totally want that, dude. Like, that is 100% trade bait if you are so willing at some point in your life. Like,
I don't know, maybe depends what you got.
there you go. Do the Joe Hat move, dude. That thing is so cool. Like, I just want to take it. Thing's amazing. Oh yeah, dude. That thing's amazing.
Just say, you know, you've got like just a nasty little waterlogged Nintendo chest, maybe. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a big trade up there.
I'm aware. I'm trying to take you for a ride.
So one last thing I'll point out, just because I want to give my buddy Mikey G Man, as his username is, a guy I went to high school with. Me and him went to the Halo 3 midnight release back in the day at an electronic boutique in the Georgia Square Mall, of all places. If you guys have not been there, it's kind of been run down for a while. Trying to find some decent Halo music. Anyway, we went in, we were picking up the Halo 3 game, and Mike bought this hat for me at the release. And this is a Halo 3 UNSC. And I don't know if you can tell here, but right here I kept the sticker on it, which says Halo 3 on it, and on the back it says, I think it says Halo 3. So I still wear this hat, you know, on special occasions now because I don't want to wear it out too much. But very grateful to Mike who bought this for me because I still cherish it, man. Thank you. All right, so let me see if I can switch over here to playing some Halo. So I just got to rearrange a couple of things on my screen. But while I'm doing that, maybe, Tyler, what are you most looking forward to with the Southeast Game Exchange coming up?
You want my honest answer?
I mean, no, I want to lie. Yeah, no,
I'm getting some time off work to do this.
That's a good
Time
reason.
off work. I think we're off sync pretty bad.
Are we? So I just tell me when you hear me say hi.
Yeah, yeah, very much so.
Oh, really? I kind of wonder if that's.
You just said it.
Okay. I kind of wonder if that's like this tends to happen like midstream here. But let me switch this over. All right. Oh, well, that's why I'm dropping down pretty when I switched over. But it looks like it's coming back up.
Yeah, you might want to turn off. You might want to stop your stream that you had while you had music playing, so I could hear the music. You might want to turn that off on Discord and maybe shut your camera off on Discord.
Well, if I turn that off, what's it doing here? Come on. Oh, the Xbox decided to go to sleep on me right as I wanted to. Come on, man.
Uh-oh.
That's funny. It was on, and as soon as I went
the stream.
as soon as I went to it, it's like fried out on me. All right, let me switch back to just talking so I can get this going again. Yeah, looks like the stream's like crashing hard, dude.
Technical difficulties.
Always something.
Yeah.
I wonder. Let me see if like trying to see if any of my games are trying to like update or something stupid like that. No? Okay. Let's get back into it here. Let's switch over to this. And Halo. So I've been playing this. Can you hear me? Or no? Probably not.
I can hear you. But the stream is oh, let me see. Let me refresh this. Okay, it says no video on the stream.
Yeah, it's like I don't know
Okay.
what happened, but like as
It's the
soon
stream is suffering. It's
it's suffering bad, yeah. See, I don't understand why that keeps doing that though, because like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's hopping all over the dang place. I guess eventually I'm gonna have to like, I don't know, run a line from AT&T to my house so I can get actual decent internet. Because
well,
yeah,
AT&T and decent internet. That's oxymoron.
right. Well, dude, I don't know what to do about it. I think it's just a limitation of my internet speed because I don't have anything else running that would be eating it up.
Like I said,
Well, see,
shut off the camera on Discord and see what it does.
oh, you mean like my? I see. I can do that part, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. I'll have to leave the other one running so you can hear the audio. Um,
Yeah.
see if
Let's see
that
if
helps a
that
little.
fixes anything.
It's helping a little bit, just a little bit. We might be, we might be coming back online here. We'll see. Pick emission. So which one did you said I should do? The silent cartographer.
You should do the silent cartographer. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, dude, you know what? I don't know how crazy or bad it would be for you to do this, but
Yeah.
maybe if we have time, you should take a look at the Wayback Machine's the first website for the Halo game.
Oh yeah.
While you were fighting the stream, I hopped over there. It
So
is quaint.
if
It's
so,
kind of neat to see
if you you know we can do this at some point, but if you shared your OBS screen and it showed your your website or whatever the chat up,
uh-huh.
I have a scene set up so that it'll show your camera all as a full screen setup
Yeah.
if you ever wanted to do that. Yeah, I mean it's kind of being a little flaky still, and I don't understand what's going on.
Hey, I should.
But this happens all the time, guys. Well, not all. I mean, this hasn't
Yeah,
happened
it
actually this
absolutely
bad.
has completely took a dump.
Yeah, because it hasn't done it this bad in a while. You know, I don't know what the heck is eating it up, but okay. Yeah, I've had the
Well,
Xbox on the whole time too,
I
so I
guess
don't think this was.
while waiting on this, so Joe is playing this. How are you playing this, Joe?
So I'm playing this on the Xbox One X using
Okay.
the Master Chief Collection. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
I am playing it on the OG Xbox with the OG hardware, and I think we are very out of sync too.
yeah, stupidly out of sync. It looks like the network is coming back up. I'm cautiously optimistic. Oh, it just dropped. It's going from like five to eight, and then just goes
Oh.
down to zero. It's super inconsistent. Let me try something here. I don't think I can change it. Yeah, it doesn't let me like change the stream speed while I'm live.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, I guess
can
if
do
you can't play it, why don't you just shut off the stream? Like shut off the playing Halo, and maybe we can just, talk about it for about 10-15 minutes and then call it a day if your internet can't handle it.
yeah, let's see. I knocked it down to 5. I don't know if that's gonna help, but let's see. Let's see if that helps any. Knocking it down to 5 instead of whatever it was at before. So it looks like it's staying stable, right? As of now, let's see if it stays stable for a minute.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, I think whatever you did helped it, because yeah.
Yeah, it looks like I don't know what the heck, man. It started to take a dump. Sorry, guys. It's always something with these live streams. They never go as planned. But so what Tyler thought is that I should play through some of the silent cartographer level, because me and him both have made
Yeah,
it.
so Joe was telling me that. Yeah, sorry.
No,
Sorry, out of sync. We're out of sync.
yeah. How about this? It'll be like a walkie-talkie. I'll say over and out when I. So okay. We did the Pillar of Autumn. We both done the Pillar of Autumn, Halo, and then the Truth and Reconciliation, which was a hard level, and then the Silent Cartographer. And I don't know if he's done the Assault on the Control Room yet. So over.
Assault on the Control Room. I think that's in Silent Cartographer, where you get the map.
Oh
no, I haven't. No, I haven't done Assault. I haven't done that. That is the mission I've started.
Okay. So the one after that, which is 343 Guilty Spark, that's the one where you need to record yourself. You guys don't tell him anything, all right? And the stream's going down again. Anyway, I'm just going to play. Because it is being recorded like locally on my machine, so I can just upload that later. So let's give this a shot.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do it on normal.
All right. So in that case, I don't really need to hear the sound. Just I want you to just turn off the stream that you have going on Discord. Like, I really want to see you play this, and the sound is secondary at this point because you're just gonna be messing around. If we're gonna talk, the stream just stopped.
All right, let me kill that. I don't think that was doing much, but maybe.
I think your stream stopped, like the actual stream.
Oh, did it? Completely?
Oh wait, hold on. No, it's back on.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be a little bit smoother now.
Okay, fine. Just let me play it.
Okay, tell me when you hear me say hey.
Hey, I heard it just then.
Hey.
Heard it again.
Okay, I think we're a little off sync, but not as bad as it was. I think things might be calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta figure out that whole thing, man, at some point.
Yeah.
Believe that
So it's interesting to see this game with a fresh coat of paint compared to what I'm playing it on. I'm playing it like as if I got it Christmas Day 2001. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty good. I have a couple of complaints. One, there's no subtitles in the original. And two, I don't know if there's something I can't get it to work. Like, the sound mixing makes it to where I can barely hear the people talking when they hit cutscenes. It is so hard to discern the story in some of these cases.
Yeah, that might just be your speaker setup.
No, I don't think it is, because I have messed with it several times. Like, I've even, I put it just straight on the normal, the two speakers on the TV, which sound fine. I don't have this issue with other games. It's just been Halo.
Oh, really?
it's like the sound effects are so loud compared to the voices, and I don't think that's a way to tone that down.
Did you
So
try
I kind of just have
the audio settings, like inside the Xbox itself?
yeah, that didn't really do a whole lot.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
But yeah, that's one of my big complaints. Yeah. But yeah, no, this looks really good.
So I'm playing this with super resolution turned on. And I think it's this button. I can switch it back to the OG Halo look. Now it cuts out my capture card for a second when I do it.
Oh, that is awesome. That's a cool feature.
Yeah. So I can go
now
back
I feel
to
like
old
I'm
school.
at home.
There's some cool stuff.
Another.
Or go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
So just check this out, okay? So here's the OG Halo dash on the Warthog, right? Has some sort of radar and like some overhead view and a couple buttons and stuff, right? So I switch this over, and it has a center console GPS, and has like, what does it say? Like the fuel and the lights and just a bunch of stuff. Like they really went in on all the details on this thing.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, let's move out.
So one of the things you could do in this game, I don't know if they changed it. You can go out here and ride into the water. This is like just the dumb stuff I would do, you know, back in the day when you had this game and that's the only game you really had.
Yeah, I didn't dare try that. I didn't want to die.
No, you can go all the way out here. Now, let me see what it looks like old school. Yeah, I can actually see it. With the capture card, I can actually see the guys in the old school graphics. I feel like though on the OG Xbox, and see now I don't even know where the heck I am.
Why would they just let you do that? That's wild.
I don't know if I can get back. I don't know which way I'm facing. I think I'm getting back. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, you can go way out there. Now, I have not tried this on this one, but there's an island over there. Come on.
Oh, yeah?
Capture card. Yeah, there's I don't know if you can make it to that island, because was that island there in the original? Let me see. No, yeah. So I'm switching back and forth. My graphics card, or my capture card's trying to catch up. But yeah, there's no island back there in the original. But you switch back to this one, there's islands and stuff. So anyway.
And you can go to them?
I haven't tried that. Not in this version.
Okay.
So best weapon in the game is this pistol.
Really?
100%.
I throw it away as soon as the level starts.
Because you can basically snipe people with this. I mean, look how far away. Now, I think I got to get a little closer, but it's funny. Like the music just totally stops.
I'm enjoying the playthrough of the game. You know, having never played it, and what's interesting is I am playing this game now. Is in a way like watching, I don't know, some like iconic movie. Like it's like watching Akira.
Right.
After you've watched like, you know, 20 years, 30 years of like other media, because you see, oh, okay, everything has kind of taken stuff from Akira, and I want to say that a lot of stuff has like took bites out of Halo. And it's just very interesting to see, like, this is where, like, all of this kind of congealed and, like, how it splintered off and made, like, new things. And, you know, they did a good job. Like, it's good. You know, for what it is, it's good. You know, I'm a little bit confused. I know the whole thing is the story needs to be a little bit mysterious. But I'm like, it's getting to a point where I'm afraid they're not going to answer any questions. and I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, your questions will be answered.
Because I just like there's this whole like really weird like pseudo religious stuff going on. Why was and they call him the master? Like I've only heard him referred to as Master Chief, but in this game he is the Master Chief. Like what is that? I don't know. And he was in something called the Sealed Sarcophagus. Like, why was he in a sarcophagus? And he wakes up and he's just like, "Yep, I'm ready to roll. Let's go, Chief." And it's like, okay, cool. And you got these alien guys who like they desperately don't want them to know the location of Earth. What is going on there? I am so curious as to
Crap.
what any of this means.
It all there's definitely more detail to come, and I think in the next few stages you're really going to get that.
Okay.
Yeah, I get so into this game I just can't even talk. So one thing, I don't know if you did this in here, but you can drive the Warthog into here.
Oh no, I didn't.
So you just trap these guys and let them, like, just hammer them. Although this guy with the dang Gatling gun is not doing a good job.
Oh yeah, no, they suck.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The cartographer must be here. My
So-
analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility.
You can actually take this down these stairs. There's a lot of, like, places where you can basically, like, stuff the vehicles into it.
Uh-huh.
Especially, like, the ghosts and stuff like that, and the banshees. How did I not run over that guy? There we go.
I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo
Like, dang.
subsystems. They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get.
It is a completely like random thing, but did you ever play the Fear games?
No.
Fear 1 in particular.
I have the games. I haven't played them. I need
That
to.
might be the first one. The first one might be a good one to play together because just watching that dude like jump away from the Warthog and like I guess the programming they did to make these things like do dives and stuff made me think of the Fear, the AI they programmed for the Fear like people, the enemies,
Yeah.
is incredible. Like to this day, there's a lot of stuff that was unmatched. And I don't know if it was like some of it was like mapped out, but there was some stuff that like I played this game like 15 years ago, okay, on the Xbox 360,
Yeah.
and there was a part that like still impressed me so much that it is still like stuck in my head to this day.
Dang.
I was like, in a gunfight as you are in that game, right?
Yeah.
And a big part of the game is you go and you take cover, right? So I jumped behind a reception desk, and like duck down and take cover, and you can hear the enemies like radio chatter,
Yeah.
and one of them goes, "He's behind the desk, clear him out."
Are you
And
serious?
another one said, "I got a grenade, I'll flush him out."
Oh,
Get ready to
that's
shoot.
crazy, dude. I gotta play
Like
that
just
now.
like
That's
like
insane.
it is like insane AI, like insane like. To this day, insane apparently, and what sucks is apparently like the sequels, it was dumbed down a little bit, like it wasn't as impressive.
Really?
Yeah,
I gotta.
but that
Maybe
first
that could
one,
be the
dude,
next play together thing.
that might be the next one.
I'm trying to line. this-
Might be good to play a game that I've played and you haven't for once.
Yeah. No, I mean that. We've only done like what 4 of these, so, but
Yeah, and I feel like we've been playing Streets of Rage for 5 months now.
we have.
I think going forward, unless like the game is just like like godly, and it's got such momentum. I think if we're gonna do sequels, maybe we should let it rest for a game or two.
Yeah.
Because that got a little painful towards the end. Plus, I think it'd be really cool if we, because I'm guessing we'll eventually do Halo 2.
Oh
I
yeah.
think what we should do is before we do Halo 2, before we like play the campaign, both of us should endeavor to get our Xboxes set up with the free Xbox Live thing that guy's hosting.
Yeah. No, I'd be
So
cool
so
with
we
that.
can play multiplayer on Halo.
I'd be totally cool with
And,
that. So I mean, and
and
that's
that
not...
might
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say that might be a fun thing to do on stream is like set that up and like show off the process of getting going on that thing.
So that's one of the aspects of this game that you don't really get to experience, I guess, as much as you did back in the day. So the multiplayer side of this game is awesome. I think it's, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's probably the most played multiplayer game of that time. I remember going over to like Halo parties, bringing like, you know, people would bring their CRT TVs to these things, and they'd have, you know, Ethernet cables strung across the floor, plugged into hubs, just so we could all be playing together and screaming at each other, like in different places. But
did
Okay.
the original Halo have online multiplayer?
yeah, I thought it did, didn't it?
I don't think so.
No, it does.
The OG Halo on Xbox had multiplayer.
Yeah.
I mean, like online multiplayer.
I think it was LAN. Oh, like local.
Okay.
Local LAN. So the reason I'm like hovering around this little area and not going anywhere, this spot right here, if you guys know anything about Halo, and if you don't, I'm about to teach you some. This is probably one of the most well-known tricks, which a lot of the tricks in these games are just a waste of time just to see if you can do them. But apparently, if you back up a warthog to this rock, and let's see if it's the same rock. Yeah, same rock in the old version. And I think you have to like kill these guys, like have them get out, kill them, so their grenades fall. And then you throw a grenade here, it will launch the warthog over this arch. And yeah, that's it. That's that was something I spent like forever doing. Anyway, little small tidbit on Halo.
It looks like there is a path.
You looking up like the multiplayer?
The island.
Yeah. No. Yeah. The original Halo was System Link only,
Yeah.
which interesting. So maybe this came out before Xbox Live was like really fleshed out or something.
My favorite's running these dudes over, just like
I gave up. That's so hard to run over.
you got to kind of like finesse it.
Another thing, while I'm playing like Halo, and you know, nothing against Halo, but it's just, you know, you're either one of these guys or the other one. You're either a Half-Life guy or you're a Halo guy. As I'm playing through Halo, I'm just sitting here thinking, man, I love Half-Life. Half-Life is such a good game. Like, it didn't have anywhere near the deftness of the vehicles and stuff. But man, Half-Life is a good game.
Well, there's the entrance to the city.
Oh, you
And
know
the original Half-Life didn't have vehicles at all.
Another way up.
And Half-Life 2 came out a few years after Halo did, so it's kind of not fair to compare it. So, like, I'm curious what Halo 2 does, because they've built like such a good skeleton here with Halo. Like, I'm betting Halo 2 is gonna be a lot better.
it's good. Like they're all good except for Halo 5. That one I returned to the store because I was just so upset about how bad that game was. And I need to revisit it and just see if my mind has changed on that as time has gone on, but I don't think it's gonna.
Oh, that's interesting. The Halo Master Chief Collection on Steam is on sale 75% off today.
Dude, grab it. How much is it? Like $5? Like
It's $10.
that's insanely good price because you're getting how many Halo games? Like 4 of them?
Let's see, you get Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, and Halo 4.
Yeah, that's like a no-brainer, dude.
Really?
Yeah, so
You don't think it'd be worth it to play it on the OG consoles?
I think you should have both.
Okay.
Should totally have both.
That might be interesting.
So I'm kind of curious. How did you handle these hunters?
Oh, okay. So basically, what I did, I call it the chicken mode. So what I would do is I would run up to him with my assault rifle, and I would just pump them full of lead while running backwards.
Yeah.
And just hope that I was able to knock them down before they got me. And it worked.
Did you see what I just did there?
No, what did you just do?
I killed one of them already.
Oh, how did you do that? I thought you just shot him once with your gun?
Yep.
How does that work?
So they are all armor on the front. But check us out. If I can get them to come at me. You shoot them in the back. And they're one weak spot.
Ah.
Right there. See, it's just flesh. Kills them.
Okay.
Kills them in one shot.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Because otherwise, they are just menacing. Should make short work of those guys right off the bat, you know?
Okay, that's a cool tip. Oh my god. The Outer Worlds 2 is $80 new.
Good night.
What
man.
what in the world has what has Nintendo done to us?
I don't know, dude. Not to get on a Nintendo rant since we're talking about Halo. But I played Mario Kart and that's it. Like now I have been playing some original Switch games on the Switch too.
Stop you there. You say that as if there's other options on the Switch 2 right now.
There's some other ones.
You've got Mario Kart and that's it. Everything else is like re-releases and all that kind of junk.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's that like $10 game or whatever that, you know, the tour game or whatever it is. Which I have not bought. I'm considering it, but I don't know. Anyway, I mean, this right here goes to prove for $10 right now you can get, how many Halo games was that total?
6.
6
You get-
Halo
okay.
games.
Yeah, okay, you get Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, and Halo 3 ODST. I don't know what the difference is between those. And Halo 4.
So Halo 3 and then Halo ODST are completely different games. Optical drop shock troopers, ODST.
Uh-huh.
And so you don't play as Master Chief. And that game actually was fine. But you don't play as Master Chief, but it's a really good game. It's a first-person shooter just like, you know, this is. But it's probably one of the better Halo games.
Interesting. Yeah, each of these games is $2.50 a piece right now.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer, dude. Like, pick that junk up. I wish I could, like, sneak up on this dude, but... Nah, forget it. I'll just do this.
Oh my
Done.
god, Crusader Kings 3 is only $15. I gotta get off of Steam. I'm gonna waste this.
Dude, I've considered getting a Steam Deck, but I don't it's been out for so long, you know, I'm kind of afraid they're going
Uh-huh.
to release a
Use the
new
hollow
one
panel.
soon.
Yeah. Well,
That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
yeah, I guess yeah. I mean, you can get a lot of mileage out of a Steam Deck.
Yeah. Well, I have so many because all these different like shops, I guess like game shops or whatever for digital games for the computer.
Uh huh.
They always are giving away free games and like good games, like really good games, you know. So I have hundreds and hundreds of digital games for the PC in my account. I forgot these invisible dudes are here.
Oh, the invisible dudes suck.
They probably sucked a lot harder for you because you were playing it on heroic.
No, I switched to normal after I got to this stage.
Oh, did you?
I played through the Pillar of Autumn on heroic, and I was like, I'm not doing this for the rest of the game. I'm done.
Bravo
I'm not doing
was
this.
Bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Let's move.
Man,
down.
all the Dead Risings are on. All the Dead Risings always go on sale.
I hate it when I run out of ammo for this pistol because it's like my favorite weapon. Hopefully I don't kill myself doing this.
Really?
Ah,
That's interesting. I played a completely different game than you.
what do you mean?
Like just to, like the weapons I use and all that.
Oh, yeah. I will keep the pistol sometimes over like a sniper rifle.
Really?
Yeah,
My
because
God.
you can do like, you know, close combat and then you can do, you know, somewhat distance. So it saves you a lot of the time. Oh, I already got it. Okay.
It is that. I gotta stop. There's an insane sales right now
Yeah.
on Steam, dude. I don't even remember why I hopped in here. I was like gonna look at something.
You were looking at the Halo.
No, but I hopped on to do something else. Like I was gonna look. Yeah, it was something Halo, but it wasn't looking at the collection. I don't know what I
I
hopped
thought
on
it was
here
the
now.
collection.
Maybe, yeah, but I'm probably gonna.
there.
Inscription is only $8. My God, I've got too much stuff to play. I don't need this.
But that, I mean,
I say as I
guess-
add to my cart.
that's kind of the point of like what I was getting at earlier is that with the Switch 2, it's a lot of money, and and there's all these amazing games that are stupid cheap that you can play
Mhm.
instead. And maybe the Mario Kart game will get better. I mean, it's okay, you know, it's fun, but I'm not like itching to go play it, you know.
Yeah. Dude, listen to this. Listen to this. The entire new Wolfenstein collection is
Whoa.
$15. Did you ever play Wolfenstein: The New Order, dude?
Yes, that was like the first new one, right?
Yeah. That's a fun game. That's a fun game.
So how should I kill these guys? Pistol or rocket launcher?
Rocket launcher. Come on, dude. Why are you even gonna ask me that? I'm offended you even asked me that.
Because I can surgically kill these guys with a pistol.
I can surgically kill you. Yeah, okay, dude.
I can surgically.
Is that what was on your report?
Yes. No, I just remember specifically talking about the grass. Like check it out. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to old school. Oh, there's not a lot of. Here we go. Like, look at this. This was insane to me back in the day, and I know it's just like, you know, whatever that is, like just a picture on the ground. Is that like bitmap or I don't know?
That's the texture, yeah.
Yeah, like, but I was like, wow, that's really cool, you know? Nowadays, you know, everybody's like, oh, that's nothing, but back in the day, dude, that was a thing, dude.
Yeah, no, there was a 5 minute long video that I watched on YouTube. I gotta send it to you, but it completely like floored me, and it's something that now when I look at old games, I think about all the time. Let me see if I can look that video up real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it called? It was only 5 minutes long.
I feel like one day we should do a live stream where we go ahead and say, hey, this is just us testing stuff.
Yeah, leave us alone with testing things.
Well, like, come in and join us and like tell us if the audio's off or, you know, not sounding good, or if you guys notice something that we don't, like, whatever it is, you know.
No, there's absolutely no way that I can look this up. I do not know what it is. But basically, it was just a guy doing like a quick little, just a little thing to make you think about. And he just kind of went through, like, basically playing like some footage of Half-Life, right? And he just focused on Half-Life, but this is like applicable to like, you know, so much. And it was just talking, like, he was showing parts of the game that like reviews at the time Half-Life came out.
Oh, okay.
Well, like, they were talking like how breathlessly engaging and realistic the graphics were in Half-Life, and like how when they had the part where you're in the desert and the sand was coming up and then like a head crab popped out of it, right?
Right.
How like realistic that looked and how that was such an insane thing to see in a game. And you see it now and you look at it and it looks like crap. I'm gonna be honest, it looks awful, right?
Right.
And it's just like, this is what they talked about. But the guy was just saying like that, but he was like, but we can't say anything because we cannot fathom what they saw because we only see what we see now.
Right. But back in the day, that stuff's like was amazing.
Exactly. So like back in the day, you saw the grass texture and had a, you know, panic attack.
Pretty much.
And it's just like, you cannot see it anymore. You cannot see that now. It's just, it's insane. And I wish I could find that video because it was so good. And I think about it all the time. I wish there was an easier way to find videos you watched on YouTube.
I mean, the history, but that would... God knows
I
when you
don't
watched
even
it,
want...
you know?
Yeah. Yeah, good luck.
Right? Now, I have Googled whole paragraphs before about things. Wait, I've never been in here before. What's down here?
That little room? Is this the room? No, it's not.
Oh.
No, I wasn't there either.
What is this?
Drop down there.
What is this? Oh, what the heck? That was kind of like a cut through. Interesting. Is that the original?
It has to be.
Huh. I never noticed that before. Where the heck oh, okay, I know where I am. I hate these shield dudes. They're like the worst.
Yeah, they eat so much bullets.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about these dudes in here. Oh, crap.
Oh, wow.
Got him. Come on.
You can get every single Fear game on Steam right now for $6.
That's insane. How am I not getting out of his way? I always would backtrack and make sure I had full ammunition on everything. You have to do that more and more as the game gets more difficult, and on the higher levels. Like if you play it on Legendary or something, like you gotta backtrack. Remember where the ammo is, where the dead guys are that have stuff, you know, and just
Mhm.
you might have to walk back half a stage sometimes.
You've got 2 enemy dropships coming in fast. Damn it. Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table.
Okay.
Engage enemy forces on site.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
I got lost in this stage because I forgot what the doors look like. I
Oh,
felt
yeah,
like such an idiot.
I always get lost here, dude, because this is the first time you actually see these doors, right?
Give 'em hell.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Tight
I got
spot, we
so
could get out of there
lost.
before additional reinforcements
I think
arrive.
this one
Find that
has
map.
the invisible or something in it. Yeah. I don't know how long this lasts, this invisible gear. But it's super helpful. Especially when you get down, like down in here where these guys are walking around. You just knock them out.
Mhm.
Did you do a lot of that? Did you like try to be stealthy in this game?
No, I wasn't stealthy at all. Not. I was. I am throwing grenades as soon as I get them.
No, I
It's
try to
so
be stealthy.
interesting that like that we have like these different play styles. I think that's so cool. It's the same exact game, but like we're playing completely different games. That's one of my favorite things about like just I don't know, like watching other people play games because it's like I would have never done that. I would have never used that shield to sneak up on somebody. Like you hit him and he's like,
Oh crap! Like if you can kill them before they shoot, then everybody's still like not alerted that you're there.
really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Where you at? Oh! Oh, I thought I got the other guy. Oh, he's upset.
There.
All right.
Those control centers
Knocked him
located
out.
there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly.
Sweet. I feel like what's going on here with the cutout is that it's changing like frame rate or resolution or something.
Yeah.
The captain has dropped out of
Because I'm
contact
playing
with
this.
Connor. His ship may be out of range or having
I'm playing this like in 4K on my OLED right here in front of me,
Let me know when
Mhm.
you
and it's pumped
reestablish
into my
contact, and then tell him that the Master Chief and I have
my
determined
capture
the location
card.
of the control
It's
center.
4K capable,
We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
but I don't want it to do that, you know. So I have it like basically going through another splitter, like an HDMI splitter, that only does 1080p. Because I think it's on.
Ah.
Or whatever it is. It cuts it down. That's not what it is. It does 4K, but it cuts it down the frame rate because the capture card can only do so much on the frame rate. It's like all this dumb stuff you got to do to get a live stream to actually work or halfway
Actually,
decently
yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, it strips the 144 hertz or whatever it is, or 120 hertz off of it, so that I can play it on my screen at the higher refresh rate, but stream it to you guys at a lower refresh rate. Otherwise, the capture card wouldn't handle it. Anyway, enough for the geek talk. Just to say, this stuff is not easy to stream, guys, off a console at least. In the backwoods where you don't have like hardly any network speed.
I think you got pretty good network speed.
Apparently not good enough for the live stream. A lot of this game is striping too. You could stripe. There we go. So, you're like, what was your original thought of this game when you first booted it up? Were you like, oh god, I'm not going to enjoy this, or?
My first thought was, oh my god, this is so slow. Because it's
That's
been
true.
a while, PS on a controller, right?
Right.
And so it took me a hot minute to like adjust to like how it controls. And you know, it was kind of hard, to be honest, to play it for like the first level, but once I got like into the groove, it was a lot better. And I feel like as the stages get through, and since I took it off of a heroic mode,
Right.
and I'm able to actually win some fights without like panicking every single time, I think I've gotten a little bit. It's gotten a little bit more breezy and better for me. And also the intrigue of what in the world is going on in this this whole game, the story, has got me very interested.
I believe it has a pretty good story. Granted, the TV show tried to make the story. I don't know. The TV show, I got a lot of opinions about the dang TV show.
A lot of opinions, none of them good.
Right. The first season of that show, there was, I don't know how many episodes it was. Let's just say it's 8, right? There was a full 10 minutes that was good. 10 minutes
Really?
total. Now the second season, surprisingly, was pretty decent. But they basically did some what I would call some Halo sins. One of which is you never see Master Chief with his helmet off. Never. Like that's never gonna happen, and it never should happen. Like that's just an unspoken rule. And I think it's like the first episode almost, or really early on in the TV series, they just take his helmet. You know, his helmet's just off. Like whoever they picked as the actor, he's a decent guy, I guess. You know, like I'm not an actor, I don't know, but I don't know if he was like, I can't act without my face being shown. You know?
Maybe he had a Steven Seagal. Well, no, was it Steven Seagal? Who played Judge Dredd in the '90s movie? Was it Stallone or Seagal? Stallone, yeah. So he said, I'm not gonna be in your movie unless I can show my face. And you know, he was a big enough star, he was able to make that demand.
Right.
And you know, movie sucked. I never seen it, but I heard it sucked. But then, you know, Dredd comes out. What is it, 2013, whatever?
Yeah.
You know, in my opinion, probably one of the best comic book movies ever made. Have you seen that?
Whew. Sorry, one sec. So
Okay.
the reason you bring your warthog down here and leave it is because of this guy. He had
that guy sucks.
Yeah, he had a light sword and everything. But if you leave your warthog there, those guys took care of him. All right, sorry. Back to the Judge Dredd thing.
But have you seen Dredd, the movie?
I don't. The newest one? Like the one from 2016 or whatever it was?
Is relative to him. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen it.
It's good, dude.
Is it?
It's like, it's probably one of the best comic book movies I've ever seen.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, it is basically like, I think it's Carl Urban who plays Dredd. So where Stallone was like, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, you need to know it's me, Stallone. Carl Urban was like, okay, so I'm gonna be Judge Dredd.
Okay.
And it's good, dude. It is so good.
You'll have to remind me of that, because like occasionally I'd like try to watch a partial movie or whatever on my lunch break. And I'm always trying to find something that I haven't seen before that's decent.
Yep.
And so that's one of them. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, no, it's really good. And what's interesting about it, it's literally just like a comic. It's just like it's just a day in the life of Judge Dredd. Like there's no craziness to it. There's no like, you don't have like a 2-hour long like intro sequence. There's no big like, it's not anything like a comic book movie basically.
Yeah.
It's just this is Judge Dredd's job, and here's just one of the 20 things that he could have gotten into that day.
Right. That's cool. I'll have to check that out.
It's good, dude.
I'll totally have to check that out. This we'll we'll probably try to end here in a little bit, but I do want to say something about this next stage that I've told you about. So this next stage is a pretty big stage.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Well, let me pick it. Oh, I guess I gotta like. Oh, there we go. It's a really big stage, which you said you haven't played this one yet.
Nope, I just started it.
Okay. So in this particular stage, I remember wasting days and days playing through this because there's a part in it where there's some bridge, like there's an underground bridge that you can go over. And down that, you can get to the bottom of it if you can get a Banshee, which is like the alien flying ship. So what you do, and what people used to do, is they would get like these guns here. Let me kill this guy before I get killed. Oh yeah, I forgot these dudes throw a grenade right off the bat. No. Kill that guy already, come on. Okay. Basically, everything that was movable, you would move it to like where this hole was. So like this right here, this is how you would move it. You would do this for like an hour. I swear I had to have worn out the B button on the controllers. But you move this.
Did you not have anything else to do?
I did not have. I mean, I was, high school playing this on a dang console CRT TV. But okay, imagine that's that one. There's this one over here, and there's like, I don't know, 20 of these things across the whole stage, right? But imagine hitting it like I did down this hall, both of them now, right? That slowly, all the way into here, fighting through all these guys. Taking it through this whole dang level to the one spot where you can knock it down a hole, and then going back and doing it again. And it took forever.
Insane.
But that was just that. So then you got to make sure you get all the vehicles. And some of the vehicles you have to kill the elites before they get in them.
The weather patterns here seem
Because if they get in them, then it blows up, and then you gotta like restart from the checkpoint. Thank goodness there was a checkpoint.
Okay.
But like this guy right here, like you got to make sure that he makes it all the way down here. And there's like a ghost somewhere. Anyway, you get them all down this pit. Then you put them, you line them all up. Like all the guns were in one area. All the warthogs you could find were in one area. All the tank, all the everything, right? Then, what else did you get down there? Basically, it was basically everything. And that was like the accomplishment. You put everything down a hole and organized it. And that was it.
That's it?
Yep, that was it. That was it. But I had it on a VHS. I recorded it to VHS, and when I got married, I was trying to not have as much stuff, so I donated it or threw it away or something, man. And I just
you know what kills me? When you told me that, the way you wrote it in the chat, you wrote it as in, I had a VHS of it, but I got rid of it when I got married. So I just imagined that you like got married and you're like, I can't have this now that I'm married. And you like burn it in the backyard.
No, I was just like, I don't need, like, that was the same time I got rid of all my game cases. For like, now this was like the plastic, like Xbox, PS2, those type of like DVD cases. I kept all the paperwork and everything, but I got rid of every single case. And I'm working my way back through trying to just find, good luck finding OG Halo cases. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot about my sword dude.
Those sword guys, they are...
The weather patterns here
They're painful.
Natural, not artificial.
Now, a lot of this game, I don't know if you you will have to get used to this if you play this game on higher levels. Is you cannot expect to kill all these enemies.
Oh yeah.
It becomes a game of running, a run and gun game. Like you will know this in the next few stages, especially. It just becomes like there's no way that you would kill everybody. Oh man, I'm getting massacred. Oh, he got. Oh, anywho, so this is you know, this is where we're at in the play together this week, at least, is that we've made it pretty far into Halo.
It's funny. We both have gotten, just organically, we both got to the exact same stage.
Right. Right. I do like these upgraded visuals. It looks pretty darn good.
Oh yeah, no, it looks really nice.
So I can't even stop playing. Anyway, so yeah, so we're still playing this. So if you guys, you know, if you want to join us and get to going on this, you can go get it on PC for $10 for 6 Halo games. Like,
yeah, until July 10th. So if you've got a PC that was made in the last 10 years, I can guarantee you can get Halo running on all these. I don't know about Halo 4. But probably, right? What did Halo 4 come out for? The Xbox 360?
Yeah, it was 360.
Yeah, no, yeah. Any PC made in the last 10 years, unless it's like some piece of junk that can just do, unless it's like a Chromebook. You know what I'm talking about when I say a PC made in the last 10 years.
Right.
You can play Halo on it. So
Right.
get it and play the game and just kind of stew in like, I don't know, and I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I am seriously not saying this to elicit negativity, but like, I really don't think you're gonna get games like this again by as big of companies, because there is like a level of like, you can tell there is some love in this. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that like, they're trying new things. There's like an excitement in this sort of thing, and I don't think you're gonna get that with like AAA games like right now. Like, you can like
it's all about the
what
money
Joe said.
now.
He had to atone Halo 5. Now let's not get too crazy. It was all about the money back then. But
there was
the people who
passion.
were like,
there's money and
I was about to
passion.
say, the people who were paid to make these games, to make them money, they were allowed to be passionate.
Right.
Right? And now it's just kind of, if you just don't do what you're told, you can get replaced pretty quickly.
Right.
It's like the team. Like, I don't know. It's like a whole team thing. Like, there's no like core team anymore. I don't think it.
Sorry, I don't know if you saw that, but he was coming
maybe I'm just like.
He was coming after me, and I
I'm about
shot
to
the
say, yep,
ground
there you
out
go,
from under
today.
him. There we go.
Oh, that's awesome. I gotta remember that trick.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, no. I'm trying not to be like negative, because I'm not one of those people. I promise you, that's like gaming is dead. Anyone who says that is a fool. Okay, gaming is alive, and I argue gaming is more alive than it's ever been. It's just like for right now, like especially like the big companies, they're just not doing things right now.
Right.
They are like taking the need to profit, like, and just make quick money over building a base. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, like, you wouldn't have like the experience that Joe had with Halo back in the day, like the experience that I had with Fear, like just playing these games again.
Here's another
just
trick
realize
while you're talking.
they've really lost some juice.
No, that'll make you throw up.
All right.
That's the trick. It's not.
Okay, cool. Cool. I was waiting for the trick.
That was it. That was the trick.
That's so cool. Oh my god.
It really is.
Anyway. But you go and a game that comes out now, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. They want $80 for something that is like notably not as good, and I don't know what else to say. It's not as good. And I'm not saying that as like a nostalgia thing. I've never played Halo in my life. This is not nostalgia. But the game is fun. Like, I don't know what else to say. And I don't know what's the newest game I've played. And even this game is getting a little bit old. I mean, like you said, like Halo 5, like it was not good, right?
No, I didn't like it.
I don't know. I'm just rambling, I think.
And even I mean, I don't know.
I'm just rambling. But
Infinite's the newest Halo game for like the Xbox One X or whatever. But even that one, it was okay. I feel like it was a little bit better feeling, I guess, of this one. Or even Halo 2. Halo 2, 3, 4, all those I think were really good games. Some people didn't like 4. I really enjoyed 4. I picked it up at Walmart on release night.
yeah,
I was gonna just get the game, and they had the do not release or do not put out till like I think it was like October 13th or something like that. It's still on that. So anyway,
oh wow.
there's just something, I don't know, lost with, like you're saying, there's some soul that has been lost from
Just this.
newer games.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and I wanna just once again stress, I'm not saying that new games are bad. No, games are very good right now. But it's just like independent developers are the ones who have all the soul.
Right.
And you played like wonderful games, like very good games.
Well, Sea of Stars, right? You've
And
been playing
games
through
that
that.
I am like look, okay, Disco Elysium. I haven't really Sea of Stars, that one, incredible game. You have Disco Elysium. That game's apparently really good. That's an independent game, and that's apparently one of the people say it's like one of the best written games in like years, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we got here? Just all kinds of fun games coming out. There's a game coming out February of next year. It's an independent game. It's called Mugenics. It's made by the guy who made Binding of Isaac.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like something that I'm gonna put 100 hours into. Just very, very good game. So I don't want anyone here. Do not write in the newspaper that I am saying games are dead, because they're not. And anyone who says games are dead is wrong. And I just want to stress that, because I have conversations with people who say gaming is dead, and it makes me so upset, because it's just like, you don't know what you're talking about. You just...
Oh, God.
It was. But I would argue that in ways it's better. You know, and it's unfortunate, because no, you don't get, Streets of New York. You don't get that game anymore. That people aren't going to make it. You don't get Saints Row 2. And that's a shame. And I don't know about you, dude, but I am like so not looking forward to GTA 5, or GTA 6 rather.
That's not even on my radar.
Like, I have absolutely not much interest at all in it.
I mean, I played,
Like,
the
thing is,
I played the old ones, but they weren't, I don't know. My morals
Oh,
have,
no,
have
San
changed.
Andreas. San Andreas was so good, dude.
They were good. Just my morals have changed a little bit, and what you can do in those games, I'm kind of like, especially how graphic they've gotten with some of that stuff. I'm like, I just can't. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the trailer alone
But that's the
for
thing.
the new one,
like-
it just looks.
Like,
it's
I
just
played
too much of
GTA
that.
5, and it's like... Yeah. It's... So even taking away the crudeness of it, which is that's a big thing about it. But like, it's just like I don't know, like Rockstar Games playing the fifth, and they could have changed it. The sixth one might be different, but I very seriously doubt it. The missions, the gameplay in the fifth one just wasn't fun. Like I didn't get much far in it all because it just wasn't fun. The missions felt like they just didn't feel fun.
Right.
It just felt like you were like on the rails, and it just was setting you up to have a dramatic thing happen, and that was it. Or it was like, and I know you can boil down every single game to this. Don't get me wrong, I'm hearing you, but I really totally felt the drive here, shoot these people, drive there, shoot these people, and it felt that way in Red Dead Redemption 2 too. Like, I don't know why people are so obsessed with saying Rockstar is so good at making games. I just don't get it.
Yeah, it's too much. I don't know. Like some of the Spider-Man games, for instance, really good games, but a lot of it's just a collect-a-thon. You pick up the same.
Oh my god,
thing
no!
a million times. Yeah.
I tried playing that Spider-Man game. Yeah, no, I wasn't having fun at all. It's just so like they're like, oh, it's a long game. It's only long because you put so much garbage in it.
I mean, and you can technically skip all that stuff. You don't have to do those things. But I almost feel like it lessens the quality of the game because they have this filler.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Don't get me wrong. Like, games have had filler for such a long time, but it wasn't good back then either. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not. I'm trying to like square a circle here because I don't want to be one of those guys that is like old games are always better. That it's all dead now, because there was junk in old games that sucked, and like new games with like people with like decades of seeing how people play games, they're able to make games better. But it's just like they do that and they have like much tighter controls and much better grasp, but then they just load it into gross collectathons, and it's like, why are we doing this?
So
I don't know.
So look at this. Look at this real quick. This is just another cool thing about Halo. All right, check out the tires on this Warthog. Right, as I drive over this ice.
All right. It's cracking the ice.
It's cracking the ice. Just little details like that. They didn't have to put that in there. Nobody would care.
Uh-huh.
But they did it. So anyway, just stuff like that, just makes it. And there's nothing in here that's like you need to do a collectathon, right? You don't need to go like find Korok seeds in Halo.
Oh my god, the Korok seeds, dude. I cannot. I think that the guy who put those in there like hates gamers.
It's
that's had. It's almost
lessens,
there's so many of them. It's almost cynical.
It just lessens the experience. Like at some point, somebody's got to ask, should we do this in the first place?
I think if I were to develop a game, one of my things I would like tell the team is like, okay, in the game that we make, I want you to think about the stuff we're doing, right? Now, I want you to picture somebody at 12:30 at night, right? Like looking up on their phone guides on how to get the last 50 of them.
Right.
If you can imagine that happening, we're not putting it in the game. We're gonna make sure that there's better content elsewhere. I don't know.
I'm just yeah. I
artificially adding 2 hours to the runtime of the game.
But think about this.
It's just so cynical.
What if they didn't do that and they spent that time improving the main storyline?
Yeah.
Like that'd make the game so much better. So I don't know.
Improving.
To defend the entrance to the
Yeah.
tunnel.
old man rant, I guess.
But you see, I'm not trying to be an old man. Please do not think I'm an old man. I'm not saying
No, I'm saying
that it's
me.
bad. Because anyway, so like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, a like highly critically acclaimed game. People love it. I love it. But it was a collect-a-thon, all right? Like getting all the tags, getting all the game. It was disgusting. All right? I'm not gonna mince words. So don't think that this is like a new thing, like a new thing that's plagued. But what I'm saying is they should have evolved from it at this point.
Right.
Like it's cool to have it to where like, yeah, we want to give you incentive to explore this gigantic map we have, but if the only thing that you have is Korok seeds, I don't know, maybe you should rethink how big the map is. I don't know.
Lost one of my guys. Dang Banshee. Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
I'm kind of protective of these dudes because, like, if you keep them on here, did I lose the sniper? No, okay, I still got the sniper dude, which I think is a sergeant.
I see. Even Nintendo, you know, they got their inspiration for Pikmin for playing Halo because you got to protect your guys.
Right.
No, oh, that should totally be one that we play for this one time. Have you ever played through Pikmin?
So I think I've played through the first one. I have all of them.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those things that, like, I know these games are good. I want to pick them up, you know, so that I can play them.
Yeah. That's why we're doing this play together weekly thing.
Yeah, because everybody has a huge backlog. So we can play through
good games. Yeah. Yeah.
And it gives you an excuse. Like, this game, it's just so much fun to replay this game. It's so nostalgic, man. I have, like, the warm, fuzzy feelings, like, going through this tunnel right now with these dudes, you know? Like, I just remember sitting in my room in high school just playing this junk. Just, it's so much fun. How did I miss that dude?
Yeah, I think we will both have a full-on like nostalgic breakdown if we decide to do Final Fantasy VII PlayStation 1 version for this one time.
Oh, that reminds me. I was going to say that earlier. So this whole discussion about, you know, the old school and the new stuff and new games. Yeah, there's good new games. So one of my favorite games is Final Fantasy VII. Like, I think it has really good story, really good life lessons in it, you know, about like protecting your friends, you know, and really sticking it out and all those things. Like,
don't go to the temple to pray alone.
Right, don't go to the temple to pray alone, you know. I mean, that's the first time I cried in gaming. There's a couple of times in my life that, like, the Resident Evil game where the dogs jump through the window, one of the most emotional times in my gaming life, because I jumped the heck out of the chair. I was scared to death, dude. Like, just freaked me out.
You want to know the first time I cried playing a game?
All right.
Monster Rancher 2.
Yeah.
Had no idea monsters could die in the game of old age.
Oh no.
And so one day, just playing it, the barn door is open, and it's brutal, dude. The barn door opens, and the monster is just not moving.
Are you serious?
And your aide like yells your monster's name.
Oh my god.
And then there's a funeral with like sad music.
Are you serious?
No joke. It is. If you aren't expecting it, it hurts. It hurts bad.
I had no idea. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep, and they get a little gravestone. Anyway, what you say about Final Fantasy VII?
So, well, okay. So, Final Fantasy VII PS1, just amazing. If you've never played it, just stop watching this stream. Just go play it right now. Like, it's really just amazing. But, so, you know, they made the Final Fantasy VII remake and Rebirth, and then there's probably going to be a re-something, reanimated maybe, or something like that. I really liked the first one. I thought it was good. And this Rebirth, I stopped playing it. Because of all the stuff you have to do, like the collect-a-thon type stuff again. And I just I lost interest.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, some of that too is I just kind of ran out of time and got involved in other things for a little while, and that'll happen in life. Like
Yeah.
you'll get into some game and then something will happen, and you're like, I don't know why I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the original game to me is just better. I do appreciate the new one. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
It doesn't. It's not. I would say I've never played it, but my opinion on the whole thing is it's not necessary. It's a very unnecessary game for me to want to play.
I mean,
because I personally, and here's the thing, and here's what made me very uninterested in it. And this is something I read this. I think it was like before the first episode or whatever they want to call it came out, right?
Right.
Basically, the guy who was directing it said that no, the game is not going to have the scope or the map of the original because we would not be able to afford it in a million years. The same thing that they did 30 years ago, right?
But if you remember,
and it's just
30 years ago.
So what you're saying to me right now?
Well, if you
is that
well, go ahead. Yeah.
I was just gonna say. So you're telling me that this game that came out 30 years ago is going to be bigger, have a richer environment, more things, but this one is gonna have improved graphics and voice acting,
right?
And a battle system that's probably a little more updated.
Well,
and it's just that did not sell to me at all. I don't care.
If you remember though,
and and also once again, I'm sorry. I know you said something about the story, but the storyline is just basic. It's a basic storyline. There's nothing that makes me want to see the story retold. You know what I mean? It was good enough on the PlayStation.
Right. Well, okay. So if you remember this, the original Final Fantasy VII, I think it was meant to be. It was developed to be a movie. I could be wrong on this, but I want to say that's kind of how it played out. So the money that they spent on it was way more than any typical game would have been then. And that's why I think it was so vast. So these newer games, I can understand it, them going, hey, we can't reproduce that type of funding, basically, like they did back in the day. Mm-hmm. It's funny. There must be a lot of resolution changing in this game. Oh, there we go. That guy survived that blast. Makes me question things sometimes in this game. How in the world?
Let's see. Quick Google here. There's no one saying that Final Fantasy VII was initially planned as a movie. I very seriously doubt that.
So I believe it was in the trailer. The
I know.
trailer.
One of the big selling points was it's like playing a movie. It's so big.
Oh god. I wish I could blow these launcher, infantry launcher ships out of the sky. Oh, I should have killed those guys. See, I've gotten lost in playing this game, dude. It's just so much fun.
Yeah.
And the thing is, there's not a lot of effort, if you know what I mean. There's not a lot of tweaking and should I have 20 different weapons? I really like the limitations of just having 2 guns, and 2 types of grenades, and that's it.
I can see. I was a little more negative against it when I first started playing it, but I see the vision with it. I just, like I said, I'm a huge Half-Life fan, and I like that. I like the weapon wheel. I like being able to select multiple armaments. But you know, if you could have like 6 weapons, it would break this game. They built this game to have, you know, two things, pretty much.
At least.
And basically they guarantee you that you will run out of ammunition for 1 or 2 of your guns, and you have to like improvise.
This tank sure does take a while to turn around. So I guess you haven't actually played this specific stage, right?
Nope, I have not.
So I kind of
This
gave
is the next
away.
stage I'm going to be playing.
Kind of gave away that there's a tank.
Yeah, you sure did. You spoiled a 25-year-old game. Thanks, dude.
That's what I'm trying to be like really quiet about. You know, that one stage.
So the stage after this one.
Dang it! Oh, he's still on here. He's still on here. I still got Sergeant somehow. Would you piece of...
So the stage after this one is the one that you want me to try to record my reaction to playing.
I think that's the case. It's the swamp stage. I think it's called 343 Guilty Spark.
Okay.
That's the name of the stage. But yeah, 100%. You should do that. It's almost like a requirement. Okay, so here's my conundrum. And is with the two weapon limit is that there is a rocket launcher here. And I have a pistol and I have a sniper rifle. Which I enjoy both of these, but I almost feel like you have to pick up the rocket launcher, right? Like, I don't know. I got the tank, so I shouldn't be too... I'll stick with the tank. I mean, I got a rocket launcher built into the tank, so...
Rocket launcher.
I think I'll stick with the pistol and the sniper rifle. Oh. Wow, that was a delayed death. Did you see that? You're like, he was walking around and he just laid down. He's like, no, I'm done. I'm dead.
He's like, well, I guess I'm dead.
Right? Never seen that before. But I don't know, dude. It's just so much fun. And I just played this level like yesterday, and I'm still like, I don't want to stop.
Yeah, I can see like the comfortability of it.
I thought the Covenant had eliminated all the Marine forces in this area.
This part I didn't like as much because like you go down this little twirly thing, which if you're not careful, your tank will totally flip. And then all these dudes are down here, so you're like, sweet, hop on the tank. They take their sweet time.
Mm-hmm.
Get on the tank, get on the tank, get on the tank. Come on, come on. And then a Covenant dropship's dropping in, so you gotta go back up this hill. And hopefully you don't fall off in the process. Fall off the side. All right. I like how the music comes in too when you're. Oh, don't shoot! Dude almost like killed himself rolling off the side of the mountain.
From a battle.
But let's see. I think I'm in a good spot to maybe call it.
Yeah, I think we're at a call it spot.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got 19 on watching me.
Oh yeah. Well.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know Halo probably means a lot to a lot of you guys that are watching. You know, it's a big part of my childhood and into my, you know, adulthood. It's a really good long-running series. There's a couple of, you know, misses. We didn't even talk about Halo War game, the Halo Wars games. There's 2 of those. They're like Command and Conquer stuff. Oh my god.
Oh, are they worth talking about?
Yeah, actually, they're pretty fun. I played the first one, and I picked up the second one. I haven't played it yet, but I bought it just based off the first one being pretty good. And I was really into
it. Really sounds like Halo could be a series that we just spend the rest of the year playing through if we really wanted to.
I mean, we could. It's really in depth, and I think it would be funny to play back through Halo 5 and just trash it.
I mean, hey, you may like it next time you play it.
I may. See, here's another little spot. I know I said I was going to call it, but I'll shut up after this. This little spot right here, you can get a ghost through. It's not meant like. See, they're trying to block you from driving a tank through here or any other vehicle, but you can get a ghost through there. You really gotta like squeeze it. But anywho, just a bunch of little tidbits. Have you learned anything from my playthrough, Tyler? Stuff that you might try next time?
Yeah, no, the violence from the melee might be something I try a little bit more of. That's something I never would even consider trying.
Oh, so you didn't do any meleeing?
No, not at all.
Oh wow!
I only did melee if I was like in the middle of having to reload and I needed to knock someone out of my way.
Yeah, you really like meleeing's a big part.
But yeah, no, I was just a lot more. Basically, I had a Doom mindset of playing this, I guess.
A Doom mindset?
Just getting in and just
oh, I see what you mean.
Doom.
Yeah.
Like just run and gun, rip and tear. But I guess it worked. I got through. But it's just interesting to see like you can do it differently.
Yeah, if you can be more, I don't know. There's so much strategy to the game. Oh, this guy I hate. I should have got the rocket launcher for that thing. Oh, what the heck? I almost got ran over. See, I'm already stuck back in. Oh, crap. Oh, no! I blew up Sergeant. Sergeant, no! I blew him up. Oh, no, man. That's just like a personal thing. I always try to keep him alive, you know.
You'll get
God.
You'll get another one, don't worry.
I blew him 10 feet in the air, man. Like I didn't just kill him. I royally blew him the heck up. Yeah, so anyway, I mean,
He's fine. It's fine. He'll be okay.
Any of you guys watching that don't know this, we do this thing called Play Together Weekly, where we basically just pick a game and we try to play through it each week. Now, obviously, big games like this, we won't do it in 1 week, but we want other people to be playing it so that we can talk about it on the stream. You can, join in on the chat, and if anybody's interested in joining the Discord that we have set up, just ask me down in the chat. I'll send you a link, invite link to it. Oh, almost ran that dude over.
Ask in the chat, leave a comment. Just so everyone knows who's watching now, you can get basically the entire Halo collection on Steam for $10 right now.
Right.
So now is the time. If you've never hopped into Halo or you want to get back into it and play it over again, you're not going to have a better time to. I don't think it's going to get any cheaper.
And just so you know, Tyler, I don't know if you know how long that collection's been out?
How long?
It came out on the original Xbox One. That's what I bought.
Really?
Yeah. And they've continually improved it over I don't know how many years that's been. It's been a while. So they will continue to support this game, the Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it says here release date 2019. So, yeah, this has been out for 6 years. But, I don't know, what do you think, Joe? It's got 6 games.
Yeah.
How many hours of playtime do you have playing through this?
Like, just don't go to McDonald's.
Each game...
Don't go to Starbucks. Whatever, you know, like one
Like
drink.
literally. This is just if you don't get don't get a Frappuccino one day, and you can have, like, what do you think, like 100 hours of Halo games?
Way
Something
more
like
than that. I mean, the replay value just on the first one alone is more than that. I bet I put 500-600 hours into this game.
Which
Easy.
that's well. So first off, let's just say, not everyone's a freak.
Well, you add in the multiplayer.
So I'm thinking of, like, no, I'm thinking. Yeah, I was about to say, not even counting multiplayer. And if you get bit by this, and if there's a ton of people who get this collection, there's going to be a ton of people playing multiplayer, and so that basically is endless replayability, endless games. If you really like if you like the engine, if you like playing it, you'll be able to play this for technically you could play it for years, I would guess. I mean, I don't know how the online, like, functionality works in this, if it's something that is like peer-to-peer, or if it's if it's hosted through some servers, or if you can do like custom servers. I don't know, but either way, you'll be able to turn it on and play some Halo, and play Halo with people, and do some what was the big one they did? Capture the Flag?
Yeah, there's Capture the Flag, King
Wasn't
of the
that
Hill.
a big?
There's a ton of them.
Yeah. So just all kinds of fun stuff for $10. Like, you cannot.
Right.
That's an insane deal.
Right. And just what I've been doing in here, like, I could switch back and forth. Old school. I don't play it in old school mode while we're here at the end. No, that can't be the case. Okay, I thought the rumble on the gun was different in in this view, in the original view. How did I miss that guy? I love these little grunts. Like, hey, run away! In later games, they call them, like, God, what do they call them? Basically, it's like some mythical, like.
What they call grunts?
Yeah, but they call Master Chief something. I forget what it is now. They call him something. Oh my goodness. Okay, these little dudes.
Yeah, and why do these things speak English? I thought that was weird.
Well, maybe they don't. Maybe it's just Master Chief's suit translating.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that was an option. I guess that's right.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Maybe they can understand their language or something. But then why? Okay, so if that's the case, then why does the big guy? Why does he go?
Because they can't. They don't know how to translate that part.
Okay. No, they didn't translate it because he is saying, like, some of the worst things you can say.
Right.
Worst that can't be said without getting a bad rating.
They got me at the end.
Well, that's it.
Yep. Well, all right, guys.
Humanity is doomed.
Let's switch back over to this. So that was fun. That's fun to talk about that. So yeah, like I said, if you guys want to join in, start playing the game, and we try to stream every Thursday. We weren't able to stream last Thursday. Unfortunately, I had a great aunt who passed. Really awesome woman. Love you. But Aunt Mary was her name. Just a true Southern Belle lady. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want to join us, please do. And like I said earlier, the Southeast Game Exchange is going to be in Greenville, South Carolina. In the next few weeks here. So come join us. We're going to be there hanging out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do you have anything else you want to say, Tyler?
And no, yes, a lot of fun, and we're gonna be doing more games. And if you join in, you'll be able to request. You'll by all means be able to dictate what games we play and talk about.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a lot of fun if we could get someone in here who is
official YouTube rant. You know, please like, subscribe, and all that crazy stuff if you so enjoyed our crazy stream tonight. And we really appreciate you watching. And guess you guys have a good evening. Go play some Halo.